What's going on, guys? Sir Wayne here. Going to bring you the new Saturday Madness event. So basically, this is going to be the review or my review and what I think about it. So this map is crazy. Uh, Good, bad, all that. So basically, so you come here between what would they say the times are? Here they got the time and everything, 12 a.m. CET time until Sunday. This is Saturday until Sunday at 4 a.m. Right, CET time. Now that is uh, basically Europe time, right? Central Europe time. Uh, so whatever time that is for y'all, you guys figure it out. But anyway, you go to join new at this point in time, and then there it is, your Saturday Madness event. So it's a very interesting event. Minimum rank level 11, drop supply, and it's an anonymous round, so nobody knows who is what. It's also 3 times the speed as a regular map, and there's 12 players, 12 other players. So 13 players in total. You start with 5 urban provinces as usual. It's random pick nations, so that's very unfortunate. Um, let's see here. And as you click, let's see your. No, this is a better view right here. So, like, if you scroll through here, you will find. It's not going to let me scroll. Guess when the game ends, it's not going to let you scroll. But I'm just going to explain it. There are 6. Let me load a different one so you guys can see. But there are 6 Axis players, and 4 common turn players, and I believe 3 allied players, right? Another 6 Axis. Here's common turn. 1, 2, 3. 3 common turn. 1, 2, 3. 4 allies. No, wait, no, that's not. Those are not playable. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 allies. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 common turn. So you get 6 axes, 3 allies, and 4 common turns. And for some reason, every single map except this one, I have gotten common turn, and I really don't like playing as common turn. But this is how the map looks. Me personally, I would rather be the UK than anyone. I would say. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn that on. So Russia's divided up several different properties or different people. So Turkey is all 4 of these are common turn, right? So all your common turns here. Finland is Axis. Pretty much all of them over here should be Axis. He should be common turn. He's not, so that's different. Poland is not common turn. He is Axis. So I do like the Axis doctrine. I do like the Allies doctrine. I don't like common turn. And Pan-Asia's not in here as usual. As far as the European maps. I don't like USA is in here, but they're just kind of weird. Like they're here, and then they're like here and here, and then like part of Greece. It's just very, very weird. You basically got all the parts of Greece, or all of Rome. Even Rome itself is the United States. I don't like how they have it like divided up here, like where France is this, and then the rest of this is France. So basically, it forces you to be like kind of like allies with the United States, or just try to really kill them. So, which they're kind of all over the place, which would make things very difficult. But very unusual map, very different. But what I wish they would have is like when you go to pick random in the beginning of the game, that instead of it instead of just picking random and picking for you, I at least wish it let you get the chance of picking like Axis, common turn, or allies, because I really don't like playing as common turn. And that's the only one I'm not okay with playing with. But I feel like the rest of it could be uh, random at that point if they just let us pick common turn or whatnot. But that's pretty much the map. Even that is the United States. And this is like Central Army Group West, because that's what Germany had, right? So, but all in all, very interesting. That's my take on it, is to just allow you to at least pick what doctrine you want to be, and then I think at that point you wouldn't have as many people just quitting the game on it, like like Clash of Nations and stuff. But then again, with the amount of gold that's in it, I haven't joined enough to say, how many people go inactive. But there are people who go inactive more not than they would, I believe, more than 100 with my very, very small amount of games that I played so far. So that my opinion on that may change. But seems like there are still some people who do go inactive, but like for first place you get like 10,000 gold. So like that's obviously an extremely large amount, and for like second place you get almost like 7,000. So and then third place is still like what, 3,000, 5,000? I think it's 3,000. Be 5,000. I think it's a little over 3,000. Obviously, it's going to vary on your points, but essentially, that's going to be what it's going to be. But like, even third, I mean, you think of third place victory, a little over 3,000 points. That is more than a Clash of Nations coalition victory, which is 22 points, 2,200 points. And then second place, getting almost 7,000 points. That is almost a coalition win of a World of War 100 player map that may take, can take a considerable amount of time. And this map usually runs, I would say somewhere between 3 days to a week, maybe. It really just depends, obviously. But that's what I'm going for. It can be done. It can be completed faster than a Clash of Nations, that's for sure, as it is pretty small. But all in all, I like it. One more thing: the first place is 10,000, right? So I got like 10,500 for it for the first place. That is insane. I mean, that's almost as much as you get for a solo World at War, which is like 12.5 or something like that, right? So yeah, so to be able to farm these maps, I've starting to farm these maps and started playing like I don't I really wish that it happened more than just Saturday, but it is better than it just coming around once every other month. So there is that. But I do like it. And it is going to be coming around more than the other event maps. So that's cool. And it's a really good gold farmer. So if you want to farm some gold and get some gold up, this is definitely a way to get your gold up, is farming these suckers here. And even if you get, even if you team up with somebody and get like second place, you're still getting like 6,500 or 6,000 gold for second place. So I mean, jump in with the buddy, give him first or whatever it is, and get your 6,000 gold. It's super. I mean, it's to the point where like Clash of Nations is like irrelevant with this. I mean, it's not even. Yeah, I get like people who don't want to shoot for solo or whatever and want to play, the whole team thing and everything in Clash of Nations. I get that, but and you can make the arguments that you don't like the map, but if you but this gold amount, if you don't care about the gold, that's one thing. But like, this is my new like gold farming map right here. This is what I'm going to be playing the heck out of. And a new map is always super exciting. So if you guys want to see me do a like day by day in one of these maps, I would just hit the like button, comment below, let me know this is what you want me to do, and I'll click one for you and do it day by day. But all in all, the map is very, very interesting. Um, I'm really gonna hate being like some of the countries, like the United States, stuff like that. But how divided up they are, they're gonna be very hard to protect all your flanks. So that's gonna be very, very difficult. Um, I, it's I don't want to make any negative or real positive things about the map. I'm very uneven about it, but just some of the countries just don't like. I wish like they would make it a little bit more fair. Like it's got 6 axes, 4 Comintern, and 3 allies, which I'm kind of like, all right, there's 6 axes, but at the same time, I'm like, there's only 3 allies, and then I'm like, oh, why is there got to be 4 Comintern? Because I don't like Comintern at all. So, but I kind of don't want to say anything because I'd rather have the big odds of getting axes than have Comintern. But for some reason, like my first one, I got this country, Polonius North Front, whatever it's called, I don't know, and then Ukraine, right? So, and then I finally looked up and got Spain over here. So, got the win with this one, and still playing. This one started it today, and then started this Spain one today, and just going to start trying to get that gold up and play it. But I think as far as enjoyment, like it's not ever going to become like a 100. Like nothing's like it's not going to replace that feel as far as a 100 map goes, because it's the 100 map, you actually get to see like your builds develop into what they build into end into, and really get to see fight a full army, like 300 divisions or 4 or whatever. And this is going to be more of like you know early ending, even earlier than Clash of Nations, really, and because there is no NPCs really, there's like 3, so which is our Ireland, this guy down here, Portugal, and Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland. So there's not really any NPCs to deal with. So it kind of feels like an alliance game where it's just over in just a couple of days because the 3 times the speed. And it really is over in just a couple of days. So, like I said, very, very interesting map. But if you think you're going to get up to where, like, typically you're not going to get very far into your builds. Like, you'll be lucky to make it to mid game. And that's not really my play style. Like, I really like to. So like, if I get the axes, that's going to help me out in this game. But, like, for the allied players, like they're at a disadvantage because they don't do very well early game. They typically just do better. Usually, I feel like when they get their taxed around level 3, which is day 4, so and then they can really start to do stuff. But it is time. Again, the time is level 3, so you're able to get to day 2 a lot quicker than most people. So there is that. So you should be able to get there. But if somebody comes at you and swings at you really hard as an Axis player or something like that, you could be in some serious trouble. But other than that, there's still a lot of testing to do on this map and everything. But I'm excited about it. Toodles to Bytro for making this map. Also want to give you guys a quick update on the team matchup that I've been trying to do. I was messaged Bytro. I applied twice, and they said it wasn't a role play game, so they weren't going to do it. And then I tried to make it seem like it was a role play game, and obviously this is just like, dude, we're not stupid. So, but I did try, and so what I happened to do was messaged them as a YouTube content creator and trying to do that way. And of course, they haven't messaged me and done their typical Batro thing where they just kind of ignore me. So I'm open to suggestions of what you guys want to do as far as this team thing. And if you didn't know about this team thing, that there was this event going on that that's you probably didn't know about it because you didn't join the Discord. So my Discord guys always know about this stuff before I ever post anything on YouTube. So if you want to know the earliest, you got to join my Discord so you can see the announcements and everything that come down the chain, right? So it'll be in the link in the description below. And but if you guys have any suggestions on how you want to do this 2v2 where you have another partner and try to win the game, you and one other buddy. So we did the solo event, now we're doing like a tag team event. So but anyways, if you guys got any ideas how we can do this, please feel free to let me know. I've messaged game operators and messaged Batro directly, and I'm not having any luck at all. So, and what they said was they don't do role play games, or it needs to be a role play game. I don't know why. It's stupid, whatever, right? And I believe they also said that it needed to be unranked, which me personally, I don't want it to be unranked, because if it's unranked, it means little to nothing to me, because they don't count your stats or anything like that, your kills or anything like that, and I feel like I'm just not playing for anything. So it just, to me, it doesn't like feel real. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about the event or the Saturday Madness, or the actual event team that I am trying to make underway. And if you have any ideas, just please let me know. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.